What's going on, guys? My name is Commander RestlessCorpse. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. We are continuing the exploration expedition that I started well over a month ago. And right now, I am 10 jumps away from the destination of this leg. I'm not, once again, I'm not going to show you what it was. It's a surprise. But at the moment, I am going toward a line of 3 what look like water worlds and sound like water worlds. One actually looked like it was going to be an Earth-like, and it has a moon. And I was like, oh shit, 10 must be the number because I am 10 jumps away. And the one we found yesterday was 10 jumps away from my destination at that time too. But I've got something kind of special lined up for our destination for today's video, and once again, it's 10 jumps away, so I'm hoping that I can get to it before the end of the video. As for the last few videos, how I've been kind of cutting them short, my throat seemed fine, but now I've been talking for maybe a minute and a half, and it's I can already kind of feel it getting a little sore. So it doesn't feel as bad as the last 2 days, so maybe I'll be able to get like a longer video out today. But I did pose the question in the video yesterday of like, I wanted you guys' opinions on how I should like handle the rest of, no, not that guy, come on now, handle the rest of the expedition here. Like, I'm getting kind of homesick. I kind of want to get back to the bubble and do a lot of the things that I've kind of had ideas for, such as like newbie guides and things like that. I want to get into, you know, other ships and try out other ships. Like I kind of want to fly around an Eagle and see how well I can do in that. Something that's like really small and maneuverable. I'm flying right past a whole bunch of stuff, so it's like catching me in their gravity and whatnot. So I posed the question, should I get to Sagittarius A and then turn around and go back to the bubble and maybe come out at some other time to do a longer expedition? Now, the reason that this is even coming up is because, oh, well, alright, you're not slowing down. That's cool, bro. The reason it's even coming up is because, to be honest, like, somebody who's playing this game and not recording and not making a series about it would probably be done with their expedition by now. Now, it only takes, like, from what I hear, about 8 hours of solid jumping to get to Sagittarius A. Now, we've been out here for, I think it was, I don't remember what episode it was, maybe 13 or 14, where I decided that I was going to do this. And we are now at, I'm recording right now, episode 61. So that's, you know, do some simple maths there and you'll get how long I've been out here. Give or take a couple days because I've been sick. I think it was like 4 days I went without making a video. So if I weren't recording, I could be there and back by now. I would already be back in the bubble. So it's being drawn out because of the episodic nature of the series, and I like that. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to change that. I don't want to. What is with the, it's just not slowing down? Well, maybe it's because I'm doing full throw. Well, whatever. So in the interest of like getting into some of the things that I want to do with this series a little bit earlier before they're irrelevant or before I forget about them, I'm going to go to Sagittarius A. We're going to see Sagittarius A. I'm going to dick around in the core for a little bit and check some things out. And then we're going to head back to the bubble. And the reason that I am, you know, I'm okay with that, because that was some of the suggestions from you guys. The reason I'm okay with that is because of the reason that you guys were suggesting that is that when the Engineers expansion or like update, I guess, comes out, it's going to make exploring a little bit better. So I think that if I'm out in the middle of like the galaxy when Engineers comes out, I won't be able to like experience that, and I'll miss out on some stuff until I can get back to the bubble. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to Sagittarius, stick around there for a while, get back to the bubble, do the things that I want to do, and when Engineers comes out, maybe we'll swing out here again. Maybe take a different route so we can find some more cool stuff. And hopefully with Engineers there will be like some cooler stuff that we can actually do out here in this ginormous cold void. So that was very good good advice, guys. I'm really glad that I asked you guys about that because I didn't think about that, and that is a great idea. So thank you for that. And that also kind of takes a little bit off, like, I guess, burden off of my chest, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to do that I'm not going to be able to do until I get back, and the current like pace of this expedition pretty much ensures that I won't be getting back to the bubble anytime soon. If we stayed on this current course and we went all the way to the other side of the galaxy like I wanted to, it would be like 6 months or something crazy before I got back to the bubble. And then you guys would eventually get tired of these because they're like, we will have found everything, and I don't know. I'm glad that we're doing it. I'm glad that that's the way it's going to go. It's a great idea for everybody that suggests it that way, because there were several of you. I appreciate that. Great idea. Now, that's not to say that I don't like exploring, because obviously I do, because I've been out here for so long, and I'm you know, I make daily uploads of just exploring. What do we have here? There's got to be metal. Oh, it's Water World. What are you? You're a metal. You're also metal. So we're going to be grabbing this Water World here. This is like the third or fourth, because when I started this particular destination course thing here, before I started recording, it was 25 jumps. And that is the third system in a row that has had either water or ammonia worlds. So this is pretty good. Oh, and speaking of this particular course, we're going downward, back toward the actual plane, like the middle galactic plane here. Because I've realized, like, just looking on the map, that I'm way above the plane, and I guess I was chasing neutron stars or black holes or something, and that's why I moved up so much. But we're going back down toward the plane. I'm not sure if that means that we're going to start running into systems that have already been discovered again, because it has been a very long time, to be honest, since I've seen something that's been discovered now. I'm pretty sure that my current destination will probably already be discovered, because it is something very interesting, and you can, you know, see it on the galaxy map. But I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, to be honest. I'm just happy to be out here and scanning stuff, and I've gotten my fair share of first discoveries, and I think that it'll be okay if I don't find many more, or if I get into a section that is heavily discovered already. It's not going to be the end of the world, guys. We're looking at 8 jumps. I'm going to try and not cut this. So far, I'm doing okay on the whole, you know, scratchy throat thing. I wish that it wasn't so late, though. It is 4:30 in the morning for me. I wish it wasn't so late, because I didn't have time to scour Reddit like I usually do. Unfortunately, the little bit of Reddit time I did have, I was looking up division stuff. I do apologize for that, guys. It's just I'm really into the game at the moment, and working on, you know, end game and all that stuff. As a matter of fact, I just found out that the end game credits, the Phoenix credits, are shared amongst all your characters. So I'm going to be making extra characters so that I can do dailies more than it's the exact same thing I did with Destiny when I was really into Destiny. Was I made, you know, multiple characters, all of the same class, so they could share their gear, and I did all of the dailies and the nightfalls and stuff multiple times. So I think I'm going to be doing that with Destiny as well. I just got, you know, probably the best assault rifle I've seen so far. We're not going to talk. We're not going to get into the Division. We're going to keep the topic of Elite Dangerous today. I actually do kind of want to bring up, though, regarding Elite Dangerous here, or just my channel in general. Remember, I think it was last week or so, I talked about finally hitting the 500 subs mark. Now we're already at 534. You guys are amazing. And I'm kind of blown away with the level of support that I've gotten with this series. Even though it's not a whole lot, like, in terms of a lot of other Elite Dangerous YouTubers or just other YouTubers in general. I mean, it's just more than I thought that this series would bring me, to be honest. You get oh, see, there it goes. The Elite Dangerous community, I mean, you guys all stick together, and I think it's really cool. Everybody's really cool. Even the people that that kind of, you know, are in the whole camp of the PvP camp. I mean, they all seem to be stand-up dudes or ladies, as the case may be, at least outside of the game. So once again, great community, guys. I really love making videos for you guys, and I really love that you guys enjoy them. But I'm gonna stop gushing about that for now. We are 6 jumps away. I'm kind of excited. We're going to be able to see it off in the distance pretty soon, I'm sure. But it's really weird, like, if you look at the galaxy, like the core up there. Excuse me. It seems really weird because for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, almost every one of our jumps have been towards the core, and now we seem to be kind of like, some of the jumps look like they're in exactly the opposite direction. But it's just because instead of going toward the core at the moment, we're going downward, even though it's still in the general direction. Like, we're not going backwards or anything like that. Let's see what we've got here. Much too far away. So we're just gonna, what's weird is these are always already named, even though you have to scan them still. I mean, they're pointless. They are worth exactly 0 credits. And they're a pain in the ass to scan because you have to get, like, within, like, 5 light seconds. It's really dumb. It's really dumb and pointless, and I don't do that. I did for a while, though. And someone actually pointed out that I miss a lot of stuff. Like, I miss a lot of stuff in this because I'm in a hurry, like, trying to get to specific places because and you have to keep in mind I'm doing it because I'm recording, because I want to keep the episode, like, going somewhere. But if you remember back when I first started this, how I'd get into a system and I'd look around and I'd see something like everything was discovered except for, like, one little rocky body somewhere, and I'd be like, ha! Somebody missed this. I wonder why they didn't get this. Now I completely understand, because now I'm just like, it's not worth my time. Even, like, high metal contents sometimes aren't worth my time. But I did also point out that when I stream, in order to, and I do this for a very specific reason. So when I stream, I actually scan almost everything in a system, other than something that is completely pointless, like a rocky or icy body or an asteroid belt. And that's because, like I've said many times, I don't want to interrupt the flow of the YouTube series. So if I'm streaming, I generally stream for, like, several hours. You know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to stream for like 30 minutes or an hour or something, because people might not, you know about the stream at first. You got to give them time to get into the stream and whatever. So yeah, I would stream for several hours, and I've only streamed once so far. But obviously, when I'm feeling a little better, I'm going to be getting more into it. Especially probably on the way back from the core. Might mostly be done in streaming. I don't know. But don't worry. You're still going to get a video every day. But it looks like you can see what I'm going towards right there. It's that colorful patch, colorful dot. But the reason I would do it in stream is because not only does it slow down my progress so that I don't have, like, huge chunks missing from the YouTube series, but it's also something to do that, you know, would give me lots to do during the stream. Is there nothing here? Did I? Yeah, I finished. Yeah, I completed the scan. All right. 3 jumps. Oh. Yeah. Starting to get that scratchy feeling, guys. And I hate it. I hate it so much because I want, you know, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out. Like, I don't want to end the videos as early as I've been ending them. But that's why, like, if I didn't have this throat problem, if I hadn't been sick for a while, I wouldn't actually be starting the videos only 10 jumps away. I'd be starting them, you know, 15, 20 jumps away so that we can talk about things and find things and stuff. But that's why I've been going to about 10 jumps away, because it seems to be a pretty good distance for time. And it seems to end up around 20 minutes or so if I do 10 jumps, depending on what I find in the systems, obviously. Which so far, I mean, I haven't found any more, but 3 systems in a row that have multiple water and ammonia planets was pretty good. Even though I think you guys only saw 1 of them, maybe 2. I don't even remember. But now they're getting pretty sparse here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry for the silence there, but I felt a cough coming, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't cough right into the mic. But you can probably hear my voice is getting kind of scratchy right now. So we're probably going to get to this area, check it out,
fuel scooping,
and then I'll probably have to leave you guys once again.
Disengaged.
And I don't know why I'm still feeling this way, to be honest, because I don't like the throat thing is the only thing that could even allude at all to the fact that I was sick. Like, I don't have any kind of other symptoms. It's just my throat, and it's only when I talk a lot. It's, as a matter of fact, it's only when I record. Like, if I'm doing if I'm playing Final Fantasy with the static and we're on, you know, TeamSpeak and whatnot, I guess it's just because I'm not constantly talking, but my voice never gets to be a problem there. The things I do for you guys. But I think we are 1 jump away. I'm kind of hoping that this system has something in it, but it does not. But at least the next system should be pretty cool. So once we get this guy scanned up, I've had to refuel twice on this trip, by the way. Well, the first refuel was only because I did not refuel after the last episode, after yesterday's episode. But I did have to refuel halfway through. Look at that thing, man. Let's get away from the star a little bit so it can pop into color here. That looks super cool. Now, I'm pretty damn sure that because this is on the map, someone's already been to it. So I'm not holding out hope. But I am excited about what is inside this thing. Because remember, the last 2 we found were neutron stars. And that kind of tells you that this probably isn't a neutron star. And there's only one other thing it would probably be, to be honest, because these types of little tiny nebulas only seem to form around 2 different things. There we go. Look at it. Alright, let's see if it's been discovered. It has. Rackamaz, you bastard. But look at the colors of this area. I mean, this is crazy. Let's fly away from the black hole a little bit so we can check out some cool stuff. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's a really cool backdrop, you know. The nebula has just got like some crazy colors. And as we're getting away from this, even though the black hole is a black hole, for some reason it seems to act like a star in the game, in that it screws with your overall color here. But let's slow down to a stop. turn back toward that black hole because I do want to get a screenshot, and I might get a little closer to the, like, go back toward the black hole to get a screenshot, but I don't know if it's going to really screw with, you know, let's get a little closer to it. Oh, I am actually very close to it. I don't know how much closer I can get in Super Cruise. I don't want to run into it. I know that people have said that they've gotten, you know, like, very super close to these things, but I don't know if they do it in Super Cruise. But here, I tell you what, I'm going to turn around and we're going to get our screenshot like normal. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because there's nothing really out here for you to see, like, as a backdrop for the black hole, I mean, that's it. It's between my two tail fins there. It's just a ball of light, kind of. It's reflecting the light of the neutron, or the nebula, and all the stars and stuff around it. It just kind of looks like a glowing ball. Also, I'm in Super Cruise, so we're moving away from it. So that's why it's kind of morphing, I guess. But anyway, I'm really glad that I was able to get to this before my throat kind of started to get super scratchy. And it's not too bad at the moment, but I am going to give it a little bit of rest and end this video here. At least I'm happy that I'm at least able to get these, you know, 20 minutes or so. I really don't like coughing during my commentaries, and it's difficult to take them out because then there would just be silence. And so rather than have to do that and make there be like awkward silences and stuff, I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here and hope that my voice will be okay soon. In any case, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more videos of Elite Dangerous or any of the other videos that I've done, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, throw it down in the comments. Remember, I'm Commander RestlessCorpse. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next video.
Eject. 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 Eject.